I'm Katie, and right now I'm an associate producer for an unscripted show. My interest in film was sparked when I was pretty young. My friends got camcorders for Christmas when I think we were like 7 or 8, and we started making pretty terrible horror films. And from then on, I kind of was more interested in like storytelling and media creation, and that kind of never stopped. I've been taking film classes since I was, a little kid, ever since like middle school, and doing film programs like Spy Hop and stuff like that, and then film classes in high school. And then I went to Slick before I transferred over to the U and took some film classes there, got my general's associates, and then at the U took some more specialized classes that kind of helped me figure out what specifically I wanted to do. One of the first sets I got on after graduating was through a U alumni who was, I think, working as a producer. And I had never met him, but I reached out to him and he put me in touch with someone and I got on a commercial set. Then from that, working with that director and producer and grip, I got on other projects through them. So it can be a snowball effect for sure. Just like once you start getting on set, it only goes up from there. Right now I'm working on a true crime show. I love working on stuff like that. Unscripted is, it's fun to be on the kind of research and story side of unscripted shows, and I love true crime, so it's great for me. As an AP, it's a lot of like office work and scheduling, research, finding locations. It depends on the project. I haven't been on set for this one. Sometimes you are. It's kind of the research and assisting in your supervisor in story building. My favorite thing about my job is that it's different every day, and the requirements and the day-to-day just change depending on the project and what phase you're in. So it doesn't get monotonous. It's just a lot of fun. I think a good producer is prepared and knows the project they're working on, and bonus points if they're a people person who can work with the crew and the clients and, just make it an easier environment to work in. I feel like the role of producer looks different depending on the genre. Like producers in unscripted are really working with the story. Producers in commercial are working with the clients. Producers in fiction are probably pulling their hair out trying to get that funding. But it varies. It's not quite as straightforward as like director of photography or what I do a lot, like grip and electric. I love APing and learning more about producing, and also I love working on a crew. So a great thing about film is you can kind of float around and figure out which direction you want to go. I'm still figuring it out. I love grip and electric, I love APing, and we'll see where those lead. The advice I would give a student looking to get into film and TV as a career is to get as much experience as possible on any project, any set. Just get on your classmates' sets, figure out what department you're interested in, ask a lot of questions, take classes pertaining to that department, and kind of just get as much experience as possible. And then when you graduate, I would recommend getting as much professional experience as you can right out the gate.